Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Wednesday, August 25th, 2009. This morning I'd like to take a look at how to summon external applications from within Smalltalk. And there's been a way to do this on Unix in a clean fashion for years. If you do Unix process, assuming you can spell it, CSH1 colon, then give it a command like ls space -l. Now let's highlight that and do an inspect. And you see if I bring this into view, you've got a directory listing. Not too terribly exciting, but that works. Now, on Windows, it's always been a little more difficult. You typically had to load Windows goodies and then do a WinExec and some other funky things that weren't quite standard. What we've done is we've made this more standard. So now I've got Windows up here in parallel. So I've got win process CSH1 dir, so that's the equivalent command over on the Windows side. And if I do that and bring up an inspector, you see I've got the same kind of thing. So it's telling me the shared folders because I'm on Parallels, but here I've got a directory listing of the same folder. So I've got all the same stuff in here. You can see that I've looked at the same directory structure on both Windows and on Mac. Now let's go ahead and browse class named Unix process. And if we bring that into the view here, you see that I've got Unix process here, and down here I've got Win process. So these are now common. If I go over to the class side, you can see that I've got this here. If I do the hierarchy, you see that it's coming off external process, and I inherit CSH1, and I've got some problem with my source code here because, again, I'm running it in parallel, so it doesn't quite know where to find my directory. I'd have to go and tell it. But if I go back over here to the Mac side and do the same thing, I can bring this into view, and now this guy knows where all of my code is. So if I look at Unix process and Win process and come over here to hierarchy, go up one to external process, and there's the API point there. So if you're on Unix, this works fine. That's every platform pretty much except for Windows, including Linux. And if you're on Windows, you can use Win process and use the same API because we've mapped all this stuff over and then had to do the right thing on the Windows platform. So that's it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.